Bona fide versus labor-only subcontractor. Know the difference. If you're involved in any kind of contracting, you'll probably have been asked about payments you make to subcontractors and whether they are a bona fide subcontractor or labor-only subcontractor. Our brokers at CHAS are frequently asked about the difference, and as far as your liability insurance is concerned, it is an important distinction. Whilst it is difficult to provide an accurate definition, as the law does not provide one, it is important to try to correctly determine the status of subcontractors to ensure that the correct insurance cover is in place. Bona fide subcontractor. A bona fide subcontractor normally works under their own direction and supplies their own tools and materials. Labor-only subcontractor. A labor-only subcontractor normally just supplies their labor and works under the direction of their employer. Labor-only subcontractor agreement UK. From an insurer's perspective, labor-only subcontractors are regarded as employees for the purposes of employer's liability insurance, so payments made to them need to be included in the payroll figures declared to your insurers each year. Bona fide subcontractor payments. When it comes to public and products liability, bona fide subcontractor payments may still be taken into account in the premium calculation. However, the assumption is that they will have their own contractor's insurance policy in place, so that any claims for their work can normally be passed back onto their insurers. This not only lowers the risk for the main contractor's insurers, but also lowers the rate charged by your insurers. How can you tell which type of contractor is which? Some other points that can help decide which category your subcontractors fall into are: how they are paid. Contractors paid by the hour, day or week are more likely to be considered labor only. Bona fide subcontractors tend to quote for a job and invoice it, either on completion or in stages. Flexibility on the job. If you are able to reassign roles to an individual contractor, they are more likely to be a labor-only subcontractor. Responsibility for additional costs. If your contractor is obliged to correct any problems with their work without billing you for the extra time, and if this extra cost or any other situation where they have underquoted would cause adverse risk to their earning, they are most likely to be a bona fide subcontractor. This brings us to a very important aspect. Many contractors' policies have a subcontractors clause, which requires you as an employer to ensure that your bona fide subcontractors have their own cover in force. This means that even smaller contractors should be checking that they are only employing subcontractors with the necessary cover in place. Failing to do this could have serious implications in the event of a claim. If you're still unsure, it helps to speak to an experienced professional who can explain each product and help you make an informed decision based on your personal requirements. Take out all the guesswork and avoid overspending on insurance when it comes to ensuring your livelihood.